ahead, Corey.
Uh, Thayer, first of all, just that catch that you came down with in the end zone. Uh, did you think you made that catch, and how difficult was that one to come down with after it was tipped and came back to you?
Yeah, I was sort of expecting the ball like at the back pylon on those corner routes. That's where you sort of expect the ball, and it was a little underthrown. So I was trying to put my foot in the ground and go up and make a play, but the guy had already sort of jumped for it. So at that point, I was just trying to like make a play if the ball was tipped or something. But I was luckily to grab one hand on it, and then obviously brace it against my helmet. It was definitely a crazy play. It was definitely a hard play for me to make. But during the game, we got to make those type of plays if we want to win, and especially in the ACC. So. I was happy that I made it so I could help my team win.
Have you ever made a catch like that against your helmet, like in practice or even in a game?
Maybe at practice, but I've definitely worked on just one-hand catches all the time. I made one my freshman year, and then at practice I make them a lot. So I take pride in just catching the football, seeing the football, and obviously just working on my hand-eye coordination, doing a lot of tennis ball stuff. Baseball obviously helps that too. So just try to improve my hand-eye coordination to make those type of plays.
Thanks, Thayer.
Go ahead, Bridget.
Hey, Thayer, congrats on the win. For the first quarter, it was a lot of back and forth between you and Duke, and it kind of seemed like there was some chaos going on between both teams trying to settle down. And obviously the game was so physical throughout all four quarters, but at some point you guys were able to outwork Duke. How did you feel like you were able to do that?
Yeah, I feel like the first quarter and halfway through the second quarter, they were sort of bringing it to us. They sort of punched first, as you would say. But I think the key moment of the game was right before halftime. We blocked that punt and scored. I feel like that sort of changed the momentum going into halftime. We did that last week. We blocked the punt. We weren't able to pick it up like we wanted to. But this week we definitely executed on picking that ball up, the fumble. Max Fisher did a great job of scooping that and scoring. And I feel like that definitely changed the momentum of the rest of the game. And then after, when Devin got hurt, I feel like we went down and drove it down and scored, and it sort of just fired us up as offense to, go down there and do what we're supposed to do.
Jonas Pope.
They are under Coach Doran. NC State had never come back from a double-digit deficit. Came back from down 10 today to win. You're an older guy who's been in the program for a while. What does that say about how far this team has come to be able to, fight that adversity and come back and get a ACC win after being down 10 points?
Yeah, I've been here, when we were really good, when we had Ryan Finley, Kelvin Harmon, and, Jacoby, and just being around those guys and around those teams, you never really counted this out. And going from that, and then last year we faced a lot of adversity as a team, and a lot of the guys that were playing last year were on those good teams as well with me. So, we have experience on being how to win games, and we have experience on how to lose games. And I feel like, this team together is so close because we've gone through so much adversity together. We've gone through, teams. People making fun of our team saying we're not going to win any games this year, winning any ACC games. They did a little talk show about how many, if we would win an ACC game. So that definitely fuels us, and it just brings us closer together. And we have a chip on our shoulder every time we go out there. This year I can see it in our eyes. I can see it on the way we're playing. We're playing hard, tough, and together. So, just the experience with that, I feel like is, causing us to learn, go back to how we won games prior. And we're sort of using that experience to figure out how to win games this year and never count us out, I feel like.
Thank you, Thayer. We're going to be joined now by Isaac Duffy.